Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Sunflowers and Diamonds. And I am Jackie Williams. I live here in Kansas, and it is not a boring state. I'm just going to get that out there now. And I'm going to get started. I'm still working on US Hero, but I'm getting closer. I'm on square number 62, so I have a row and one square left. So I'm excited. I'm hoping I can get this done. I think I can. No, I know I can. So, with that being said, I'm going to turn you around so you can see as I diamond paint a little bit, and I'll visit with you about some things and we'll see how it goes. All right. Oh, before I forget, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing fine. Okay, right here's the section I am working on. It is looking really good. I guess that helped to have 2 days of vacation this week because, yeah, I finish. Let's see if this is 62, 61, 60, 59. So, yeah, from 59 for sure until 61, I worked a lot on it. So, anyway, I hope, like I said, I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing very well. Thank you. Some things that took place this week is Sunday last week. I had two small exercise equipment in my living room. And for some reason, on Sunday, I think it was late afternoon, I had went and did something and came back into the spare bedroom / office / craft thing. I ended up hitting my little toe on my left foot really hard on that one exercise thing, and let me tell you, it was very painful. Oh, I need my diamond painting pen. Hold on, it's right here. So yeah, it hurt. I was hurting, but I managed to get through it, and luckily I only had 3 days to work this week, so then I kind of took it easy. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, I'm doing a symbol that it's kind of like an upside down U, and it has an arrow on it. So anyway, so I worked, like I said, 3 days, and then Thursday, Friday was off. Thursday I had a doctor's appointment, and it was anything serious. It's just a checkup from the appointment I had in June, just making sure things are going okay. Anyway, I told my provider about my little toe, and she said that I was doing things good because I bandaged the little toe to the next toe. She said that's pretty well all you can do. And it was very painful on Thursday. The pain had kind of shot up to my hip area. So I had a few things to do in Hayes, and then I came home and I really didn't do too much. I came in here and did lots of diamond painting and left the foot and the leg just rest, which I think helped a lot. And then Friday was my birthday, and we go to Colby to see a chiropractor, and I happened to tell him about what happened, And I said, I think my hips are out of place. I said, would you be able to adjust them? And he said, yeah. So first he did my acupuncture treatment, and then he checked my hips, and he said, yeah, you need to be adjusted. So we had to go to a different room, which is fine. And let me tell you, he did the left side, and then he did the right side and the right side, which is funny because my left side is the side that was hurting, but that right side, boy, it sure cracked. But it felt so good after. So, but anyway, and my mom even went with us out to Colby. She didn't have any treatment done, but she just went along. I had called her, I think it was last week Sunday, and asked her to come along, and she said she would. So I had a very good birthday. My sister drove, my dad came along, and my mom. So yeah, it was pretty fun. Mom and I sat in the back seat there, and her and I were being goofy. So that was very, very nice. So, and then after I had, we went to a health food store, and then we went and ate lunch. And when we was done eating lunch and got out to my sister's vehicle, I said, boy, I'm sure glad I had the chiropractor adjust my hips, because I said, I sure feel better now. Mom goes, well, that's good to know. And even yesterday, because my brother was mowing my parents' yard, and my husband and I went over to help, and yeah, my hips were feeling really good, and I could even go up and down the stairs to the basement a lot better than before. So, but anyway, let's see here. So that pretty much was Friday. And then Saturday, like I said, we went over and helped my brother mow our parents' 2.5 acres that they have. My brother and my husband did the weed trimming. My dad sat on the riding mower. Really, he shouldn't even be on the thing, but he won't listen to us. He thinks he needs to be the one mowing. So, knowing today, he's probably hurting. And today is his birthday. So yeah, I get the... When I was younger, I didn't care for it that much, but now that I'm older, I'm so glad my birthday and my dad's are in August. I really appreciate that a lot. So, I gotta keep an eye on my timer. I need to delete 2 videos from last week. To remember to do that. Oh, and I don't have my prayer card, but I will take a picture and post it like I did last week. So, oh, and if anybody is out there, if you are a veteran or you know someone who is a veteran, you can let them know that the VFW has a podcast. You can find it on all of the podcast things, like Spotify. I can't even think of all the ones that are out there. But I do know they are on YouTube. That's how I watch them. And then you can see the people who do the podcast and who their guest speakers are. So if you know of anyone and they'd be interested in listening to it, let them know that the VFW has a podcast. It was very interesting yesterday. They talked to 3 individuals. They're coming out with a movie. I think it's called The Civilian. It's going to talk about veterans. They're telling the story of a military person who comes home, who's then a veteran, and what his life is like after he comes home and the things that he's doing. So yeah, and they think it'll be out next year, but they're not quite sure yet. So, but it was a very interesting topic they talked about. So yeah. So with that being said, I am going to share just a little bit of information about the VFW and the VFW Auxiliary. And I'm going to try to do that every time I do a whip and chat to give you just a little bit more information. That way, if you are a veteran or somebody who is in the military, or you know of somebody, you can let them, or share this information with them. Let me get a drink of water real quick. I don't know if the pen is noisy. If it is, I'm sorry, but okay, come on. Alright, now, what did I do with my papers? Oh, right here they are. Okay, let me place a couple of diamonds in. Let me tell you, this is the first real big project I'm doing, and I started it last year in September. And my goal is to finish it here in September. But, I have done smaller diamond paintings. I did, I think it was a 12 by 12, a sunflower. And then I did a peanuts one. And it was just a partial, it wasn't a full. Then I did this cross one that I bought at Hobby Lobby. So, okay, I think that is it. I did that cross one, and then after the cross, I framed it, and it was at the school's auction. That's where it went to, and I think if I remember right, it was either $60 or $80 it brought for that. Somebody bid that much on it. It was in a silent auction part of it. So, and then I started on this, but I had been doing some smaller ones in between. That way I feel like I accomplished something. So yeah. Okay, I turned my pen off because I'm going to read to you some little facts about the VFW. And we'll just go from there. Okay, the VFW stands for Veterans Foreign Wars. It actually started as American Veterans of Foreign Services, and now it's the Veterans Foreign Wars. Its headquarters is in Kansas City, Missouri. The founding fathers of the VFW, there are 13 of them, so I'm going to just start with this first one. His name was James here I wrote it down. Romanus. Sorry, I'm struggling. He witnessed veterans struggle to overcome ailments brought on by war, and he was a veteran himself, or a military person. So he and 13 other veterans started the VFW on September 29th, 1899. They gathered inside Francis Dubell's tailor shop in downtown Columbus. And the other guys who were part of getting the VFW started, besides James, there was another James. He was James Putnam, Walker Waddington, Bert Durant, George Kelly, Oscar Brookings, Simon Hyman, John Malloy, Andrew Grant, David Brown, as in the color brown, because there is another Brown, but it is spelled different. Then there's John Clark, there's Charles Glick, and there's George Beacom. And James, the one who got it all started, he died December 7th, 1954, at the age of 75. And then I went ahead and looked, and the VFW Auxiliary, it was always called the VFW Ladies Auxiliary for the longest time. And then I think it said in 2015, they changed it just to the VFW Auxiliary, because then men can join too, because you have some of the women who are military and their spouses are at home, so they can join the VFW Auxiliary. So it was established on September 14th of 1914 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and their first president was Margaret Armstrong. So yeah, so there is just a little bit about the VFW, and I'm going to try and share a little bit more every time. And hopefully it'll be of some interest. Why did I turn this on? I'm going to choose my next symbol here because I'm done with that one. All right, let's see. I think we'll do, it's little n. Let's see, gotta find that number. Little n. Okay, 3790. Okay, now I see. 3790. Yep. Okay. Oh, let me see. It's 10:01. Okay. Later, we're going to my sister's because she's having a lunch for me and my dad for our birthday. So we're gonna have fried chicken, potato salad, coleslaw, and cake. So, as Grandpa Jones on Hee Haw would say, yum, yum. My sister makes the best coleslaw ever. And don't ask me for the recipe because she's like our grandma. She just takes her hand or whatever and just puts it in, and she doesn't measure anything out. So I couldn't even begin to tell you. And she probably, because I know she told me how to do it once, mine didn't turn out like hers. So it's like, Okay, you're like our grandma. You just do it according to what you think, and you taste it, and if it tastes good, you know you got it. So that's how she does it. I can do it also, but just not with the coleslaw. Anything else I can get, but coleslaw's a little, for me it's a little tricky, but for her, it tastes so yummy. And one, she doesn't put a lot of that, like the dressing. I know you can buy some in the store, but she does hers all homemade. So I'm excited for that. Now, my mom had a coleslaw, but it was leftover from some event thing. And so she got some of the leftovers, and my brother said, "You need to try it." And I said, "Well, I really don't want it." He goes, "You need to try it." So I tried it. Oh dear. I said, "Well, this isn't my sister's coleslaw." And they said, "No, it's from something else." I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, I don't know what they did, but I said, they should not make that again. It was, I'm sorry, it was nasty." And like I said, if you, to me, if you buy the dressing that's in the store, you can't put on a whole lot. And I know a lot of people do. It's like, oh, you can't do that. You need to put it on sparingly. It tastes better when you drown it in it. Nah, sorry. It just, oh. And that's just me. I mean, some people probably like it that way. I do not. So, but that's okay. Like I said, everybody has their own taste. And usually when back on Father's Day, Mom made a macaroni salad. I am not a macaroni salad person. I've tried it. I don't know. There's just something about it. I do not like it. And she knew I was making the potato salad. I said, "Oh, my mom loves me." She goes, "Why?" I said, "You're making my favorite potato salad." "It's your favorite?" I said, "I've told you that before." "Oh." I said, "I'm just happy you're making it. That way I finally will have something decent." I don't know. There's just something about macaroni salad. Ugh. I always did not care for it. So anyway, and tomorrow I'm back to work, which is fine, but I sure enjoyed my time off. I would say a 4-day weekend, since it was off last week, Thursday and Friday. Oh, before we left Colby, my sister decided to stop. We have things that, I know you guys have other ones too, but in Colby they have scooters. I don't know if it's a coffee thing, kind of like Starbucks. Anyway, so she went there, and when she gets ready to pull in, Dad goes, "What are you doing?" She goes, "Listen, I'm driving and I want a drink." He goes, "Okay." It's like, "Well, Dad, if we want, we're gonna go get it. If you was driving, we wouldn't even ask you because we know about her." But since she was driving, she said, "I want a drink." So her and I both got a strawberry matcha, and Mom had some kind of coffee. So anyway, and my matcha was a chiller. I like it when they crush the ice up. And she got Dad a lemonade. Anyway, my strawberry matcha was delicious. I will definitely have to. Hayes has the scooters, and we have a 7 Brew, and we have Starbucks. We have actually I think 3 Starbucks. One's down at the college, one is in our big Dillon's on Vine, and then there's just a Starbucks store, and it's on Vine. So if you ever come to Hayes, you will know that there is Starbucks. Anyway, we go to Seven Brew quite a bit. It's between my sister and I, that's what we do. Anyway, but I think I will go to Scooters and Hayes because I sure like their strawberry matcha. I must admit, it was pretty tasty. And since I have birthday 7 Brew, because sometimes they ask you when your birthday is, I got a free drink. I went and got it on Thursday. So it kind of made my day. Actually, guys, it is cloudy here. Oh, and we've had some more rain showers. We was getting dry again, and we got some rain. Yesterday morning, around 2, it was storming, and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I came over here and diamond paint until about 6 o'clock, and then I went back to bed. Slept until 9. I haven't done that in a long time, so that felt good. And I think we had rain Thursday also, so yeah, could use more because it, when you have temperatures in the 100s, it sure zaps the moisture out of the ground, and then the grass is starting to turn yellow. So, but anyway, okay. I know there was, oh, here they are. I have to look for my little N. Whoops. Oh, I placed the Amazon order. So, did that Friday? Yeah. I don't know when it'll be here, but when it gets here, it gets here. I ordered a few things. And then I ordered some Veterans Day cards and some stickers and some patriotic star stickers. So I'm excited for that. And then on TikTok, I've seen Diamond Dots has this very colorful wolf, and I went ahead and I ordered it off of Amazon, but I probably should have done TikTok, but it's okay. But when I get that, I'm thinking, I don't know, I gotta see if it'll work. If I take it to work and work on it during my lunch hour, I would like to do it. And my one friend, well, I worked with her at the Children's Center. She was a para in the preschool, and so when she moved to Montana, we had stayed in touch pretty well. And then back in April, she had passed away because she had cancer. And she loved the Grinch, and she loved wolves. So that's why I got it. So I'm going to do it, and then I want to see if I can then frame it and everything and give it to her sister so they have it as a remembrance of her. I think they'll like that. And here in September, the sisters, their parents are still alive, but they are in a assisted living place up in Hill City. So they're going to go back up to Montana and into the mountains to spread her ashes, because that's what she wanted done. So that's what they're going to do. Okay. I think that is all the little N's. You know, as in the alphabet, the little lowercase n. That's how I should say it. Okay, there we go. Oh dear. I'm just checking before I put all the diamonds back into the bag. Yep. All right, I think I'm going to end this. 30 minutes. That's long enough. That way I don't bore you guys. Whoops. Slide that back in there. Yeah, it's been going pretty good. Right now, it's on the boot part here. Let me put my other two eyes on. And then let me give you a, let's see here. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Whoops. When you don't know how you should do this. Okay, there. See the boot? Right up in here. That's the boot. And then this is the bottom part. And then this will be the sole part of the boot. So yeah. And then this, I think, is, I don't know what that is. Hold on, let me see, my picture's kind of late here. Nope, it's not. Okay, I'll have to look and see it. To me, it looks like rope, but I could be wrong. So... can you see? Yep, there it is, right here. This part right here. I don't know exactly what that is, so I'll have to look into it. And this is his helmet with goggles. So yeah, it's looking good. I'm just so excited for this. I know when I get down to 69 and 70. Look, 70 is not a very big square. It's kind of small. But that's okay. I've improved from the time I started this until now, so I know some tricks of the trade, and I'll be when I get started on my other one. And I think I'm going to take a 2-month break. I probably won't start the other one until November sometime, and then that's that. But yep, I need to take a break because I need to put my house in order. I've kind of left it go downhill, so I need to get it back where it needs to be. Okay, so with that being said, 33 minutes, but that's okay. I shall see you hopefully next week. I know Sunday I get to go to auxiliary meeting, so yep. All right, I shall see you all next week. Have a fabulous week. And if you have a birthday this week, well, happy birthday to you. Okay, love you all. Bye.